Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm kind of doing a random video tonight. Of course, YouTube, has, kind of become a hobby of mine. I find, all these sources for entertainment, and I've discussed them and my previous videos, and just one thing that appeals to my mind is just making videos. I mean, it's of course, I mean, years ago I was making videos, of course, as a hobby, and of course then things went downhill for me, and then the hobby, got lost, and and now that I'm finally back up on my feet a lot better, that's it's I mean videography, has, once again encountered me, and so anyway, I'm finding myself, living up to my, goals, and I mean, of course, I've seen, drastic changes in my life over just the last few months. I mean, changes for the better. I mean, it's just, of course, back when I was drinking, and maybe before that, before I wasn't really all that motivated, I would set a goal for myself, and and then my thoughts would wane off, and then I would just lay down in my recliner and just look at shit on the internet. I mean, do all these other things that really don't account for my life, and that I shouldn't have found entertaining, but I found entertaining anyway. And so anyway, I mean, at 46 years old, I mean, I've matured to the point where, whenever I set goals for myself, that, I'm now actually, living up to them. It's just, of course, you've seen I don't know if you've seen it, but I've done videos on my weight loss goal, and I'm motivated to lose weight, to continue to lose weight, and of course, I spoke to a on-site nutritionist who visits our work, and of course, I had, found out who he was, and I emailed him, and then, I mean, we meet up on out in the plants of my work, and we have a good conversation, and he takes a survey of me and is gonna turn it in, and also he gave me some ideas to improve my health, and and of course one of them is schedule a biometric screening, which I'm definitely gonna do, and just, of course, I'm 46 years old, and I'm gonna fall apart if I don't take care of myself, of course. Kind of, already feel like, I'm falling apart, But, I'll fall apart, even worse if I don't provide the proper maintenance to my body, of course. And so anyway, that's one thing I'm going to do is like schedule a biometric screening, and maybe they'll give me useful information, check my lipids and all that stuff, and maybe I can even get a discount on my insurance if that's still intact. And other things I'm doing is I'm actually working out now. Almost every day I'll take, Tonto on a walk down the Eureka Trail. Of course, I take him to the mountains whenever I can, and I'm a much better dog owner than I used to be. I'm doing a lot more with my dog Tonto. I mean, if you saw the video, updates to my life, of course I talk about establishing that as my goal, and that goal has indeed come true. And also I'm like, whenever, as much as I can, and I'm working out at the local Y here in town, and what I'm doing right now is going in the Y and spending like 30 minutes on the elliptical machine, and of course, and try and get a nice heavy duty workout for that 30 minutes. And it's just I mean, of course, I hear that's a good cardio workout, which is for the better, and might be a good workout for the rest of my body. And it's just so. I'm currently doing the elliptical machine, and think I'm gonna like get back into lifting the weights and stuff like that. And so anyway, I mean, before, whenever I thought to myself I'm gonna work out, I mean, I would just sit around the house, just look at shit on the internet, and just adhere to my addictions and never achieve them goals. But here in 2022, now that I'm a whole lot more mature, I'm actually establishing goals of working out, and I'm sticking to that goal of working out. And I have not let up ever since. And so anyway, I mean, you can see all these plans I have intact to give a good uplook to my overall being and such. And but anyway, I'm sticking to it, and I'm gonna continue to stick to it. And I'm like keeping my house cleaned, and in fact, I wouldn't be ashamed to take my camcorder and take you on a tour of my house. I mean, I got nothing to be ashamed of. My house is all, spick and span. And you see, unlike before, I don't sit around anymore. I'm on the go all the time. I mean, it's just keeping my house up to keep, working out, and just getting everything done that I need to get done. And it's just and as I've like allowed myself to be more motivated, and just stay busy, like doing something, it just helps keep my mind off of shit a lot better. I mean, it's just I should have done that before, but I was just too damn immature and, just... But anyway, I mean, it's just... My life has changed abruptly for the better, and I've set all these positive goals for that, and living up to them. I haven't let up, and I'm not going to let up. I won't let you guys down, I promise. And of course, I'm enjoying, things I didn't very much enjoy before, like, getting together with my family and playing, pool. Pretty self-explanatory if you've, seen my video, Sammy playing pool, and, of course I didn't do the best job in that flick, and, just... But, I mean, if I can get more practice, then I'll get better, and, and... Well, anyway, I've discussed what's going on so far, and, I think, more, hunches are going to pop up, and, it's just... And I'm gonna give them a whirl, and just enjoy doing them, and find even more improvements to my life and all that stuff. And damn, why in the hell did I wait all the way until 46 years old to figure this shit out? I mean, it's just... Goodness. I was just so beneath myself. I mean, it's just a little bit late for me to be starting back now, but you know what they say, better late than never. And so anyway, I mean, it's... I'm just, a lot happier than what I was before, and, I'm also trying to be friendlier to people, be more talkative. I mean, before I was extremely bashful and very seldom spoke a word, but, I'm trying to, be a lot better at, maybe starting a conversation with somebody, saying hello and all that stuff, and offering to, help someone out when I can. And one day, there was a woman carrying an infant in Outback Steakhouse whenever us family ate there, and I held the door open for her, and, it's just... Of course, and if... I'm out in traffic, and traffic is, backed up, and somebody is needing to get out in the flow of traffic, I'll motion them for them to come in front of me, especially if I'm not in a hurry. And maybe I'll find a whole lot more dedications as I go along, and I'll keep you all filled in, and keep you all updated, and have a good weekend, and hope the weather stays nice, stay safe, and catch you on the next one. Bye.